Greetings. It is I, Susie Q, over here in sunny Scottsdale. What's showing up for you? What's lighting you up, turning you on, and illuminating the gorgeousness of your beautiful divinity? So, we're still working on a life review with no physical ascension, and today is part 8. And so, to go back a little bit about that life review with no physical ascension means that while we're still here in our beautiful, gorgeous bodies, right, is that we have opportunities to clear some things, to let some things go, and to create a whole new, beautiful sense of self. And so, when we do that, we can kind of release some of those stagnant energies or disharmonious energies, and then we can bring in that new goodness while we're still here. A lot of times people say, well, there's going to be a review when you go back to spirit. But I think for a lot of us is we can go ahead and start clearing real easily, like, just snapping it out, right? Snapping it out, letting stuff go. All right. So today is all about having deeper connections. And so deeper connections, might be that we are still sitting in a sea of the same people, the same area, the same sense of consciousness, right? But we feel that we are able to go into a little bit of a deeper understanding about what we're doing right now. And it's super fun. It's super easy. Everything that I do, all these videos or podcasts or any of the sessions that I do, we always want to illuminate the goodness of the person who's coming in to have a session. And so what's really nice is that we really look at not only the sense of consciousness or even some other things that have happened in this lifetime, but we want to assist them in going forward with, get this, people, it's all about love. It's all about love. And so when we really think about love or connections or going deeper, is we have the ability to just start loving our own selves. And so some people are like, well, that's so selfish, Susie. That's just it's just about you, right? Well, you have to look at your beautiful divinity, your body. When you came in as, a light being or energy being. Then you manifested into the body that you picked, right? You picked it. And so it's like super fun, but we start really kind of going back to our own divinity, our own body, and just acknowledging how much you love yourself. No matter if you got some stuff going on or you don't have stuff going on, just continue to love and embrace the beautiful divinity, your beautiful sovereign self through that body, the physicality of the body. Okay. So when we talk about going deeper with other connections, deeper with the more breath of life for our beautiful divinity, our physical body, then we might go deeper in with our relationships too. You might say, I'm going to get connected a little bit more deeper with the relationships in my life. It could be a partner, a spouse, could be grandparents or grandchildren or children, or even pets. Like even today, I took a walk this morning and there was this one little poodle dog. It's so cute. And the dog, I could see the dog was like the parents weren't looking at me at all, but the dog knew my energy stamp, right? And so as sure enough, I came up, I did a little bit with the spine, just doing some tapping on the spine, and that was all that beautiful poodle needed, right? But when we go deeper with some of the outer things that are happening, I think a deeper connection with the sky energy, whether it's the daylight or whether it's in the moonlight, is that we have experiences just to have a deeper connection with this planet that we live on, and then the outer spheres that illuminate light to us, like the illumination of the moon would be at night, and then during the day, that sun energy. So deeper connections really start harmonizing not only the outside world but the inside for each one of us, and this feeling of love, right? So when I look at a sea of people, all I see is just pure love, right? And so part of my work that I do with the quantum healing hypnosis technique and also with my Akashic records is letting them to return back to love, coming back into the sense of love of self. And when we really start feeling that, even if it's like, well, I feel kind of creepy today, or oh my God, I did something wrong, right? It doesn't matter. That love is always there. It's always there. No matter if you did some boo-boos or some faux pas or something, that you still have that love essence. So we're going to do a little bit of some activations related to the sense of going deeper with connections, working with that life review with no physical ascension, meaning we're going to just start activating some things right now. So we could do a release, but I'm going to go straight into some activations here. So I've got my hands are like ready. I'm getting ready for it. Okay. So when we're looking at those deeper connections, we could use some different words. So sometimes people want to do something or they try to do something, which trying is, looking good while failing, right? But we really want to play with words that are higher vibrations and higher frequencies so that we can get to that place of being in that connection, a deeper connection with spirit, with self, and with others, and with all of the elementals here on this beautiful planet Earth. It's super fun. So we're going to first walk. Oh my gosh, I'm just so tongue tied today. I'm just super excited. So we're going to work with energizing energy. So right now, if you want to, so I'm kind of doing this with my hands. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but if you want to do this for yourself, it's just really visualizing this. And I'm bringing my hands down now, but I'm still working with just kind of the rubbing of the hands. This is looking at energizing those parts of self, that beautiful divinity, that beautiful energizing of the divinity and all of the other experiences that you're having right now. When we're talking about right now, we're meaning like in this moment of now, the Iman energy, the eternal moment of now. So we're energizing a lot of different things in the field, whether it be physical, spiritual, or psychological, or galactic, right? So we're going to be energizing that right now. So I think we're clear. Now we're going to go into what we call increase. So with the idea of deeper connections, with self or others or beings or energy, right? So we want to really increase that ability to have deeper connections, and may it increase easily, safely, and beautifully. And with that, you'll start feeling that beautiful essence of the energies that are coming through for you to continue to assist you with raising your vibration. The more you raise that vibration, the more that the energy will start pouring in and giving you more and more goodness. It's super fun. I absolutely love it. The next one is we're going to work with the deeper connections on planet Earth here. And as above, so below, is we're going to be harmonizing some of these states of consciousness. So sometimes things maybe kind of be a little bit off, or maybe it's not at the right time, or maybe not the right experience, or maybe not the right person, but we can still go ahead and we can harmonize not only our own beautifulness, but even for the others that are part of your field, right? We want to harmonize the energies that are in your field, whether it be person, plant, or little friends, right? Little furry friends, is we want to harmonize those energies to bring in that beautiful breath of life, right? Getting back into that deeper connection with life, right? So we're going to move into now blending these energies. And as we go into blending the energies, we have the opportunities to kind of sit back, right? And just know that everything that you're doing, everything that you're experiencing right now, everything that your being is suggesting for you, you're in the right place, the right time, and the right experience. So when we start blending these energies, it just happens so joyfully, and the word is gleefully. I don't even know if that's a word, gleefully, but you start noticing that you start feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit more joyful, and just a little bit more peaceful. And you might even be relaxed with that blending. And then finally, we'll go into what we would call inspiration. And so the inspiration is so powerful when we're looking at going to deeper connections, is we have inspired thoughts that might say, well, maybe I should connect with that person, or maybe I need to reach out. Maybe it's been a while since I haven't spoken to somebody that was really meaningful in my life. What part of me isn't doing that, right? So we just start looking at the inspiration and really activating that so that it will start creating more opportunities of love and harmony and beauty. And so when we start going into those relationships, right, or places or things, or even the frequencies, we really want to inspire not only our thinking mind, but also with our beautiful divinity, our beautiful body. And even with the energies, even when we're looking at inspiring the energies, I always say energies precedes thought. So as we're doing the energy precedes thought, it means it's already here, and then all of a sudden we wake up to it, right? Let's just say we have a thought, and it's powerful and amazing, right? But then my concept of this energy is that the energy precedes thought, right? So it's there, it's already there, and then you kind of wake up to it. So to be feeling inspired is it means that that energy might be there, it might have been there for a long time, and you're just kind of waking up to it. Even with the blending energies, maybe the energy is already slid in with what we call blending the energies, but maybe we're ready now. Maybe we're ready to have a deeper connection, okay, with blending, going into harmonizing. The energy precedes thought. So it's already here, and then we're already kind of waking up to the harmonization of our beautiful life, right? Whether it's people or things or thoughts or ideas or spiritual nature or galactic energy, any of that is super powerful. And then we go back into looking at energy precedes thought, moving into increase. So whatever you're doing or whatever you're being or whatever you choose in your life is that you might start noticing that things might be increasing more for you. It could be increasing in abundance, increasing with your relationships, or increasing possibly with your beautiful divinity, your body, right? Okay. Or even the aspirations, increasing with some of the beautiful intentions that you have set for yourself. So it's really fun when we look at this. And finally, going back into energy precedes thought with the energizing, is that energize is so powerful. It's kind of like you want to clap and sing and like have like pom poms, like be a cheerleader, like go team go. But you start feeling that energy, and it feels energized, and you feel like you've got the motion and the emotion to put out something so amazing and so wonderful. So when we look at the deeper connections, whatever it is for you, we have opportunities to take a look at things, activate. We can activate these beautiful spirit, this beautiful energy, and this beautiful frequency as you continue to kind of continue with your beautiful process of exploring life in a new way, right? And so we know that each one of us has some divine purposes. We have divine lessons that we've done. Sometimes those lessons been like, it was kind of a stinker, but I'm done with it, right? You kind of graduated from some of those lessons, and then we get new ones, right? But maybe they may be more gentle, for us. So I think that's it for today. So today is all about deeper connections. This is part 8 of Life Review with No Physical Ascension. So I'm so happy if you're watching this, and if you want to, you can subscribe, and then maybe if you want to, you can make a comment there. So these are really kind of dynamic conversations. When we do this, it's mostly energy that comes through. I have a few notes here, but most of it's kind of channeled material. But I love sharing at this level, and I love, I love even hearing what I say. Sometimes I'm like going, oh my God, I'm gonna have to look at Susie again, right? But this is really neat when you can kind of take a little bit of time to examine what's the next cutting edge for you. What's the next beautiful experience that you're going to be having. So anyway, so I think that's it for today. Have a great day, and namaste.